All right. Good afternoon, Ezekiel. How are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you. So we've been chatting a little bit offline here about your experience. So what I'm interested in learning about first from you, Ezekiel, is your education. So let's tell me where you went to school, like starting college-wise. Well, actually, you have your AA criminal justice. So why don't we start there?
Absolutely. So I got my AA from Seminole State College of Florida, and I got that in criminal justice. And then from there, I transferred to University of Central Florida, and then I got my legal studies degree there, Bachelor of Arts.
Okay, so you have your bachelor's degree. And then Ezekiel, after that, let's see here. Looking through. Then you were an intern with the Florida Senate.
Yes, I interned during my time in UCF, and it
Oh,
was a legislative scholars internship for one session during the Senate.
okay, and tell me what you did there.
From there was mainly managing a correspondence with the constituents. I would try to help with the bill, pass the bills and bill language, but it was mainly in communication and organizing things between the people that would come into the office.
Okay. And then you had some really great tenure with Allen Dyer and Dopplet and Gilchrist, filing clerk, and that was in Orlando.
Yes, ma'am. Downtown
Okay,
Orlando.
and you were there for about 5 years.
Yes.
Okay, and what did you do there?
From there, it was mainly inputting cases, transfer them from physical to the database. And there, I would organize them. I would and close cases. Time every once in a while, I would assist with trial prep, but it was mainly just organizing those cases and inputting what needed to be inputted.
Okay. And then what type of law was that?
That was intellectual property law.
What was it? I'm sorry.
Sorry, intellectual property.
All right. And so you were there for about 5 years, and then you were district aide with the Florida House of Representatives, and you were there for almost a year or so. And that was with David Smith out of Seminole. And what did you do there?
Similar to what I did in the Senate, but it was more of leading up to the process of going to Tallahassee. So there, I would attend meetings on his behalf, organize emails and phone calls and meetings with organizations and the constituents as well.
Okay.
And yeah, and I would organize the funds there as well.
Okay, great. All right. So is that something that you were interested in? Of course, like it seems like you've got a couple things on there, politics. So politics and law to going together.
Yeah, the politics caught me off guard, but it was a tremendous experience. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens in the future.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. So less politics now going back into the law, and that's where you want to be right now.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And then I see you were actually at a law firm that we partnered with. You were there for a few months, doing a temporary assignment until you found more permanent position with the Office of Attorney General, and you were there for 10 months until there was some downsizing in that office, and that position ended due to the downsizing. And what did you do there?
There was mainly speaking with the courthouses and the judges and the police, trying to organize subpoenas,
Okay.
and it was mainly inputting, uh, yeah, inputting data of e-filings,
Okay.
and similar to what I did in the political realm as well, phone calls, organizing meetings, speaking with the constituents as well.
Okay, fair enough. And then that position ended in August of 2024. And then we did chat a little bit offline, and I hope you don't mind my mentioning it here, but you were caring for a family member. And so now, thankfully, things are very good with that family member, and now you're available to get back into the workforce.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. All right, wonderful. And you're in Deltona. Anything that I'm missing here? What about computer skills? How are your computer skills?
I've been using computers for about 7 years outside of education. So I have
Okay.
about 7 years of work experience. So I would say I'm fairly familiar with most programs.
Okay, great. Any other languages I need to know about?
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, great. So bilingual. Do you have any personal injury experience?
I do not. The only experience I have outside of intellectual property is property litigation.
Okay. Is personal injury something you would be interested in?
I would, yes.
Okay. Is that something you do learn about in school when you're in college?
I learned briefly about it. Yeah, very interesting.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, let me go ahead and stop this part of the interview, but don't go anywhere. We've got a few more things to chat about.
Absolutely.